Michael Ronen. I'm an immersive designer, creative technologist, and the author of The Guide to the Play Economy. I started as a theater director. I created worlds where the audience can participate inside. And I took this idea with me that participation transforms understanding. And I took it to XR and AI companies, startups that I've done. And I always had the same question. How can we use imagination to empower our humanity? I recently did a TEDx talk called How Artificial Intelligence Can Grow Our Emotional Intelligence. And that's actually something really relevant to what we're going to try here for the first time in the Chinese theater. So the play economy, it's not about gamification, and it's not about leaderboards. Play, in its most genuine form, it's about how we adapt, how we learn, how we imagine new realities. Child play pretends, they simulate the future. When an actor plays a character, they embody this perspective. When a designer prototypes, they simulate before reality catches up. That's the power of play. We can become our customers, become our citizens, our students, to create better relationships, better systems. And what a better place to talk about it than here, the Chinese theater, where creator and audiences have met for over a century, where literally stars have put their hands on the ground, a metaphor to say, your story touched the world, and the world touches back. That's what the play economy is about. It's about working with your audience, working with AI. Because in this new AI era, the future belongs to those who can embody another perspective. And that's what we're going to try here. A lot of news about AI, fear from deepfakes and job loss, and those are all really big problems. But what if we look at AI instead of a mask as a mirror? What if we look at AI to see ourselves better, to examine our humanity, to work on our emotional intelligence, on our empathy? So today I want to try something here in the Chinese theater with you. For the first time, I would like to create a vision reel. A vision reel is a way for us to create a protopia, a pragmatic utopia, a teaser for a future which is a win situation for all of us. And to do that, I brought a group of friends, dear friends, who are AI creators from the Los Angeles scene. I've met them here at the Machine Cinema community events where we generate videos in few hours. And the power of those creators coming together and working with AI is so special. So please stand up for a moment. I would like just to welcome you all here. Just like up if you can, raise your hands, stand, clap your hands for these amazing creators who have joined us today. Thank you so much for joining us. You can have a seat. And what we're going to try to do now, we have a very short time. The event is running shorter, so we are just going to jump in. We are going to create a live AI vision reel film with this group of creators together. This is a participatory story. We're going to talk about the future of Hollywood, and specifically Hollywood Boulevard. So what I want everyone for a second, close your eyes. Everyone, just close your eyes. And I want you to embody this perspective, how you walked into the theater. What did you see? And now I want you to imagine a different reality. I want to imagine your future Hollywood Boulevard. What would you see there in the street? How different would it be if it would be an inclusive, empathetic place, a creative space? What would it mean if it would be a win situation for everyone? Now, our creators, take your notes, and everyone open your eyes, and I want you to think about one word. This is your prompt. Every creative process starts with your prompt. For now, you are the LLMs, the language learning models. What is the one word that you see when you imagine the new future Hollywood Boulevard? Okay, let's start with that, and we take notes. For example, I see some more gardens and more sustainable driving vehicles. Please, anyone, feel comfortable to share. Amusement, walkable, theater with women, cleaner streets, theater that touch all 5 senses. Write it down, creators. Solar parks, immersive virtual parks, surrealism, joy, embodied intelligence. Creators, do you get all of this? Yes? Beautiful. I'd like to invite some of the creators, and I will just interview them as they are starting their prompting process. In the end of those 4 panels that we have today, I will screen on this screen here our collective movie. Okay? To present Brogan, come on stage, please. Woz, come on stage, please. Julia, come on stage. Maria, come on stage, just for a quick interview. Sid, I just want to introduce you to the team. You can just tell us, what did you do, if you present your name, and what did you do before AI entered your life?
Okay. My name's Wes Armstrong. I am a filmmaker. I've been in the industry about 20 years. Grew a lot on social media really early on, so I raised about like 3 million followers collectively. And I've been in the AI space for about 4 to 5 years, but over the last 6 months, I really took the deep dive into it and really bridging the gap between live filmmaking and this AI filmmaking, and they're kind of calling it neo-cinema. So I've been enjoying the ride.
Beautiful. And Dominic is filming us live as we talk. Julia, can you share with me, what does AI creativity means for you?
AI creativity puts the power back into the creative's hands. I think there are limitless potential and opportunities that I've been able to be a part of that wasn't before. We're about to see and hear stories that wouldn't have been able to be told before, and it's a really exciting time. I'm on the fence about using generative AI, then potentially you don't understand or you don't want to tell that story bad enough, because this is literally giving you that opportunity.
Thank you so much. Julia was with us we did in Topanga with a group of AI creators where we work with a brand and we try to create prototypes for the brand before going online with AI content to try and feel what does it mean to do AI content. And Brogan, you were there as well. Can you share with me your process in creating content like that? What is the first thing that you do?
I try to distill it down to like what idea that I have built up, at least taste-wise, that I enjoy, right? I really love what I think Quentin Tarantino said, is not trying to make movies that he thought other people were going to enjoy. He made movies that he thought he would enjoy. It just so happened that other people liked what he was making. And I think that that's to keep mind of, is like when you're creating, you're like, am I having fun? Am I enjoying this? And then you go and your parent or a friend, and if they enjoy it, then you used to expand outside of that to, is it really working? But you have to build that taste, right?
Amazing. So the part of the fun of the engagement. Thank you so much for coming on stage. I would like to call Vienna, Maria, and Kenny, if you are here, just to finish this last bit. So as you understand, part of the process, if you can show us what you're doing right now, we will film you from the back on the Sora app, just to understand the art of prompting. Part of the big process that we do is also to use synthetic audiences. So you used to bring your film to the screen and then get the feedback. But now you can use those synthetic AI test groups that can give you feedback on your messaging, on your emotion, and you can use them. And here you have Kenny now using Sora 2, right? This is an OpenAI. How do you usually prompt it? Can you explain to us?
Well, I like a couple of different things, but really what I like is to be inspired in real time by events, other people, pictures, and try to use it more as like of experience. So I was just inspired by like the idea of like, okay, we're bringing the Walk of Fame to life. So in this case, what I did is I have my cameo in here. I'm actually tuxedo. Last weekend, I went to a wedding and I made a cameo of myself in a tuxedo, and all of a sudden I was like, okay, this character.
So cameo, just so we're clear, you capture your face and then you can place yourself and you become the hero of the video, correct?
Yes, and then I was like, okay, well, I was walking down like I find Marilyn Monroe's star, and then she appears. And so I wrote this prompt, back in.
So how that you can create something and immediately get a feedback on it, and in the process, you can immediately show it to the audiences. As Vienna, you're working here on desktop, the same application, correct? Yes, here a group of other creators that you can bring in your video. So what does it mean to you to create a video where you bring some other colleagues inside the video and immediately release it? Do you think this is possibly, she's prompting while we're talking, this is really impressive. This is a new maybe format of communication?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, of like socializing and together stories between friends online.
This is really interesting because we have those WhatsApp groups that we communicate and we create and co-create stories together. So you see emergent stories coming. Maria, you're actually working in the film industry traditionally, and then you're coming to our sessions and you're generating. Do you see a cultural change?
What I think the best part of traditional and emerging media for me is the community. And so I think the sense of being, when you're on a set, you know, a set or a 300-person set, you want to have a culture. You want everyone to feel empowered. You want people to have their in which they make decisions and are trusted with those decisions. And everybody has something to add when they're at the top of their craft. And what I think has been really exciting for all of us here, and that's why we all showed up for this event, for you, Michael, is because I think the AI community, at least in LA, is very inclusive. It's very collaborative, and it's sort of mirroring that experience that you get on set. You know, AI on the lot just a few months ago, and already she's putting me in really embarrassing videos where we're the Three Stooges, so thanks for that. But really, I think has been the surprise and excitement, and I think, that makes us more siloed. But for us, there's been...
Beautiful. Okay, thank you so much, Maria Vienna. We'll resolve it later. Thank you so much. This is beautiful. Clap some hands for our AI creators. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for coming on stage. Maria really hit on the nerve because we see a cultural change. We're going to talk a lot about technology today. I just wanted to put this context out there, right? We have this human technology. It's quite incredible. Let's use AI filmmaking to bring our audience inside the story. Let's create a new Hollywood, a collaborative Hollywood. And in the end of those 4 panels, we will project our emergent collaborative story. I've been Michael Ronen. I will invite you to our upcoming event in the Tech Week, both the Impact Jam that we're doing in November and as well this Saturday, Nature Meets Technology. Would love to see you there. And thank you and welcome to the Play Economy. Thank you. I think we'll go now to our first panel.
Boss, we're picking up from line 32. Remember the pause before the handshake?
Camera A set, sound speeding, good, and action.
This isn't about replacing creators. It's about expanding who gets to create.
The new red carpet isn't rolled out just for stars. It's rolled out for everyone.
When we talk about artificial intelligence, we often talk about automation and replacement. But generative media is doing something different. It's opening doors.
Imagine technology that helps us become more emotionally intelligent, more empathetic, more human.
Additionally, you release something and then find out what worked.
Never thought I'd see Hollywood turned into a jungle. Let's see what's playing. Cine Obscura.
Now, you can co-create with your audience before it's even real.
We're not just watching the future, we're rehearsing it.
And the narratives we choose to repeat shape the way we move forward. Where stories aren't propaganda, but rehearsals for a better reality.
Stories are how we map meaning. Each of us holds a piece of that map. When we share it, the map grows. And that growth leads us to a place where creativity is not a privilege, but a common ground.
Wow! She's right there! Where am I? You're in the story now. It's beautiful.
Thank you very much, everyone.